And this is a woman on the phone. I've talked about this all the time. Public transportation is no place to have a protracted, loud conversation with anyone, even the person in the seat next to you. But on the phone, ooh, is that fucking annoying. And we all know, we all know who are the champs of this. So we have a video here of it actually happening and the reaction that people get when they ask someone, could they please, keep it down or not talk so loud. People are doing stuff on a train. Maybe you're trying to figure out what you need to do for work. Maybe you're on the phone and you're being quiet and you're trying to hear what the person's saying. But they think they are more important than anyone else. So let's watch this very important woman.
In your ear, since I'm not considerate and you so bothered. So anyway, like I was saying on my conversation on the phone, since he's so annoyed, yeah, I'm dumb. You dumb up for even looking at me so I can say something. Now I'm gonna do it on purpose. That's what happens. Stupid. These niggas is so much fucking femininity out here. You got no fucking testosterone and they balls no more. You lost it all.
The threat of violence, there it is.
You done lost it. I don't got no fucking kids, you dumbass. Look at you trying to stereotype. Stereotype. You a bum ass nigga, you happy because you got a fucking MTA job now? You got a pension, you building, you an ex-felon? You an ex-felon since we doing stereotypes? You hype? Because I got time to argue with
You are a stereotype.
That one in your ear.
She's the stereotype. See a black woman yapping on the phone so everyone can hear her business. It always seems like everyone needs to hear what I have to say. I'm a black woman. I'm speaking. You will listen. And like I've said many times, we don't seem to have much of a choice. We are listening to their phone calls, their conversations, their arguments, their purchases. Everything's got to be on 11. This volume, this black person's volume goes to 11. This is a little scary. It's RFK Jr., and he is talking about cell phones and the radiation that comes out of your cell phone. This has always been sort of a thing. I think the phone companies and Apple and the whole tech sector doesn't like people believing that their phones are killing them. And maybe in years to come, this will be like cigarettes, where the tobacco industry was like, wow, what are you talking about? Cigarettes are healthy for you. 9 out of 10 doctors surveyed think Kent cigarette is smooth on the throat. And then we find out that it's quite possibly the worst thing you can do to yourself is smoke. And it was the cigarette industry that was telling you how safe it was until they told them they couldn't do that anymore. And they actually have to tell people how terrible cigarettes are. And that's where we are now. And people still smoke. Not as many, but they still do. So cell phones, maybe in years to come, it'll be like, uh-oh, we knew that it's bad, cell phone bad. I never talk on my phone. I do not have conversations on my telephone. It's called a phone in name only. It's my text machine. It's my internet access point. It's whatever it is that isn't a phone. And some people, they just are on it constantly. And they're holding the phone right to their head. And I don't know, maybe keeping it in your pocket is just as bad. But I would think if it's right by your brain, it's probably not that good. And have we ever really seen studies about how much radiation is coming out of these things? And then you put it in your front pocket, right by your nutsack, or women by their ovaries. Is that doing something? I don't know. Sounds a little conspiratorial, but I have to imagine it is putting out a signal all the time. There is something emitting from your cell phone all the time, and it's going through your body. It's radiation, a type of radiation going through your body. So I can't imagine that's too healthy. We always kind of balance what is safe with what's convenient. You know, cars are a great example of that. You hop in your car to go somewhere, you could very easily end up a hamburger on the highway. But what am I going to walk 20 miles to go somewhere? So, you know, air travel, things like that. You just take into consideration the risk, reward, and that. Are we going to find out that the risk of holding these things to your head or putting them near your balls wasn't quite worth the reward? Maybe we should continue using, you know, desktops and keeping the computer away from you. But then there's the monitor right in your face, isn't it? This just doesn't seem like a good thing. So, you know, until we get solid information, but like I said, I think the tech industry is a lot like big tobacco, and we're not going to find out until many, many people have been affected by this over the course of the years. Or maybe it's all just bullshit and your phone is fine. I don't know. I'm going to have to check my finger, because that's what's constantly against the screen of the phone, not my ear or my brain or my balls.